So let's talk deep breath. Probably, it's a feature-length starts Vita Capaldi's reign and is terribly, terribly iffy. Unfortunately, the best bits can simply be summed up as Peter Capaldi sorting himself out. Simple as that. Peter Capaldi doing his thing, going on about his eyebrows, jumping up and down about dinosaurs. That's all brilliant. Peter Capaldi did a really good job, and I think a lot of people were really excited about that. Bigger issues with this one. For a start, what are the bloody A-team, Victorian A-team trio doing back? A bit fed up with them. They were an amusing joke, but I was hoping for a new start, and it very much rooted it back in the old days. Back in the old series by doing that. Just my thoughts on it, but there we go. Their jokes kind of been done. They're not that funny anymore. So yeah, I'd like them to have maybe brought in some new, continuing, reoccurring characters or something. But no, we got them. Never mind. And Clara, what was she doing in this? This is sort of definitely the start of Clara needing to be got rid of. Basically she can't deal with the fact that the Doctor's changed. Out of everyone who should get it, she should, and she actually has to have Matt Smith ring her up and tell her to stop being a dick. Literally, quite literally, and that's just ridiculous. That's not cool. So a definite issue with Clara on this one. She's got some funny bits where they're getting confused with the message, and he accidentally calls her an egomaniac and things like that. So she does well, and the actress is fine. This is the other thing: is the actress does a really good job. She just gets that's a really bright sun. I'm trying to keep the camera in it. Swap hands, maybe. The cat, the actress does really well. Jenna Coleman, is it? I can't remember now. But she does a good job, and she's a good actress. But the character was just being an absolute fud in that one. So I didn't really like that. That was frustrating. And then there's the plot, and the plot was just a bit, like the giant dinosaur that then just explodes, and it's like, oh, I thought we were getting dinosaurs. Oh well. And it's these robots, and the robots didn't really make that much sense either. The ending though was quite good. That brings in the Master and the idea that it's going to be about the afterlife. So that was very clever, and I quite liked that. That made for a very good sort of, oh, well, okay, I'm going to watch the rest of this then. But yeah, it was just a very flawed episode. After Matt Smith having such a strong first episode, with the Lost Room and introducing them to Amy Pond and things like that, this Doctor really got a weak start. And it doesn't help that they don't introduce the character fully. It sort of takes them a whole series for him to find himself almost. He's sort of having a midlife crisis, mid-regenerations crisis or something, I don't know. But yeah, that was an issue. Wasn't terribly pleased with that. So yeah, unfortunately, the most I can say about Deep Breath is I really like the scene where he goes on about his eyebrows and the fact that he's Scottish. That's the key reason to watch this episode, is for that scene. That's sort of him sort of experimenting with his new regeneration. But from there it's a bit, I do like this scene as well though. There's one scene that keeps springing to mind, sort of thinking back on it, where he pours a drink and he's like, have a drink, I have a feeling I'm going to have to kill you. And I like the fact that he's stopped. I think it's the sort of thing where sort of things like Superman and stuff, you've got these heroes like Batman and Superman, and they're like, we don't kill, killing is wrong, blah 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 blah. But I really like it in this, and the Doctor's very much the same. He doesn't kill, but it's nonsense. It's not the fact. It's not the fact that you don't kill, it's that you try not to, but sometimes things just won't stop unless you do. And it's very much the same here. Swap hands again. The doctors sort of come to realise that sometimes the only way to stop something is to throw it off a bloody cliff, which is pretty much exactly what he does. Yes, I like to think that the doctor shoved him off. I think that he's that sort of regeneration. But it's nice that the question's there so that people can, they never answer it. Did the robot fall or was he pushed? And I like to think he was pushed. That there was not really much else, because otherwise the robot would keep mooching about. And it was just a case of, nah, you're insane, you're a defected machine. That's the other thing, is it's a machine. So he can get over it. Yeah, that's unfortunately all I really have to say about it. It was a very mediocre episode with a lot of crap, but a couple of redeeming bits that make it enough to be watchable. So, yeah, that's Deep Breath. The next one's also a bit of a weird one, because next time we're going into the Dalek. Ooh.